Okay, in Chapter 7, Topic 4, we're going to be dealing with adding and subtracting polynomials. So we'll look at an example first. We're looking at finding the like terms and then combining. So we have 2a squared plus 4a minus 6 plus a squared minus 2a plus 4. And you might notice that the 2 for the a squared in your packet looks a little messed up, so you're going to want to fix it if you can. Okay. So what's happening here is we're combining the like terms. I have my a squares, I have my a's, and I have my numbers. Okay, so if you're looking at this here, we're adding things together. So we have a 2a squared and a 1a squared. It's going to give us a 3a squared. We have a 4a and a minus 2a. So where it's 4 minus 2 would be a positive 2a. And then a minus 6 and a positive 4 will give us a minus 2. So we're kind of going from left to right combining terms. Another way to look at it, kind of like adding and subtracting, like you learned way back when, is to line up the terms by putting one on top, one on the bottom, which we call standard form, and then add the like terms. So we're kind of going down instead of across. It's going to come out the same. 2a squared plus a squared is 3a squared. 4a plus negative 2a is positive 2a. And then negative 6 plus 4 would be minus 2. You guys can choose to do it whichever way makes the most sense for you. Okay, looking at the next page. Subtracting polynomials. Technically it's the same idea, except we're kind of looking at it as if you're adding the opposite. Subtracting is really just adding the opposite. So the way that I'd like you guys to try this is to change the subtraction sign to addition. So we're looking at the subtraction sign right here. And then switch all the signs inside the second set of parentheses. So we're going to keep the left hand side the same. This minus will become a plus, so it's going to look like this. 2a squared plus 4a minus 6. This becomes a plus, and then everything in these parentheses changes their sign. So if they start positive, they become negative. If they start negative, they're positive. Alright, so I've rewritten it, and now I'm going to do what I did in the last slide, which is add them together. So I have a 2a and a minus a, which is going to be a positive a squared. I have a 4a and a 2a, which is a plus 6a, and then a minus 6 and another minus 4 would be a minus 10. And if we're looking at it in the standard form way of doing things, we still are adding and then flipping the signs of everything. So it's the same process. We have 2a squared plus negative a squared will be 1a squared. 4a plus 2a will be 6a. And negative 6 plus negative 4 will be negative 10. So on the next slide, we're going to be doing a few practice problems for adding and subtracting. So you can use either technique if you want. So those are the U-tries for you to do for the homework, and we'll be practicing some more of this in class.